Hi Guadalupe, I'm Isabel and I'm going to talk about the National Health Service. It started in 1948. It's paid for by general taxation. Whoever you are, you will be treated with no questions asked. It employs 1.5 million people and is the biggest employer in the UK. The Royal Berkshire Hospital, near where I live, was built in 1836 and is the original part still exists. If I feel ill, I will contact the surgery where the general practitioner, the GP, works. Nowadays I can book it online actually. So I book my appointments, I book blood tests, I can book anything there. And I'm going to be booking my flu jab and very soon my COVID jab, which is the vaccination. GPs are very busy nowadays and appointments can take 2 to 3 weeks. There's a few extra appointments every day for emergencies. So you can cry, you can sob, you can scream at the receptionist who is notoriously obstructive. That's to avoid time wasters. The doctor will give you a prescription and you can take that to the pharmacy and the pharmacist will dispense it. Prescriptions cost £9.15 per item, but for old people like me, it's free. GPs will maybe send you to the Accident and Emergency Department, that's the A&E, if they think it's an emergency. You can go to outpatients for tests, but it has to be through your GP. Obviously, if you think you are dying, you can ring for an ambulance and paramedics will treat you in the ambulance and take you to Accident and Emergency, A&E. You will then have blood tests and scans and all examinations, and you might stay in hospital in ICU, intensive care unit, or then you might move on to the ward and stay for a few days. Doctors try to get you to leave hospital pretty quickly. And it's not because the food is awful. It's just because they think you can recover better at home and you won't catch anything. At the moment, non-emergency operations like hips, knees, things like that have been seriously delayed because of COVID. I was lucky enough to have a knee replacement 3 years ago in a private hospital, and this was because the National Health Service had a backlog, an enormous amount of people needing these operations. And so I had my private room, private bathroom, and I could choose my menu. It was very nice, very lovely. Unfortunately, I wasn't very hungry. Private hospitals are funded by private insurance companies, and these can be paid for by employers as a special thank you to their employees. So yes, the National Health Service, we're very proud of it, and unfortunately we hope it'll carry on. Thank you.
Oh, you didn't